doctors ain't safe, nurses ain't safe. Somebody gotta have answers. We done shook down all the doctors and nurses that walk past. Now it's my turn to go to get C-section. Hey guys.
Hi guys.
Say welcome back to Skylar's channel.
Welcome to the canals.
Thanks for tuning in. I did a little poll on Instagram and asked everyone, do I really do all that? I asked Instagram if they wanted to see Skylar's parents more, and everyone said yes. Hello, hi. I'm Kamiko, Skylar's mom. I'm gonna try. I want to try to come from behind the camera.
Hi.
And be in a couple of her videos because it's what you guys want, and we're gonna get into it. What better way to get to know me than for me to tell you guys one of the most important things that have ever happened to me, the story of my labor and delivery for Skylar. She was born May 1st, 2017, and the crazy thing is, my mom always is like, you should start a YouTube. And I'm just like, Mom, my life is not interesting. Bless you.
Thank you, Mommy.
You're welcome, babe. My life is not interested enough to have a YouTube. But now it is. So I did try it out the day of
Come here, Mom.
I was going to the hospital. So I do have that video still, and I will add it to the end of this video. So watch it to the end. The day kind of started out April 30th. I was actually 39 weeks, and I was going in to get induced because I had gestational diabetes. For those who don't know what gestational diabetes is, it's pretty much diabetes just when you're pregnant. You find that out during your sugar test that you take, I think 5 or 6 months in. I was eating like straight. So, you know, I wasn't too surprised when that happened, but I was so mad at myself. But either way, I had to change my whole diet, met with a nutritionist, and they told me how to eat better, to not, you know, make my pregnancy any harder than what it already became. And it was like a natural mother reaction. I was like, all right, cut all of that out. We gotta protect the baby. So I was scheduled to be induced. One of the side effects of having gestational diabetes is that you have a lot of fluid in your stomach. I was bigger than what she actually was, and she also had a lot of room to like flip around and do backflips, somersaults. That girl was all over the place. So we go into the hospital. I get checked in. The lady is giving me my IV, and she puts the needle like through my vein. And I'm like, am I gonna bleed? Am I gonna bleed out? She's like, no, you're fine. You're fine. So I was like, all right. And then I go finally get to my room. I'm with Skylar's dad. His name is Chris. And I'm with my mom. Look who's back. It was about sometime in the evening, maybe 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock in the evening. So I'm with them. I get to my room, getting all settled in. I got my robe. It's all good. Now we're just waiting for the nurse. So they roll a sonogram. Hey. They roll a sonogram machine in, and at this point I've been to so many sonogram appointments that I'm a pro at reading the sonogram. So before, do not jump over my shoulder. Oh, here she goes. When I tell you, every time I'm sitting, she does that. Every time I'm sitting, she does that. I'm a whole jungle gym. Skylar. So we're looking at the sonogram machine, and lo and behold, sis is butt down. The medical term for that is breech. She was a breech baby. So at that point, I'm like pissed off. I'm so mad because my birth plan was to have a natural vaginal birth, and now that's not an option because there's no way she's flipping back overnight. But I was trying because she could flip so easily. She was breech a few times, but she would always then be head down and breech. And Jesus, I was just pissed. I was so pissed. So at this point, they're telling me like you gotta have a C-section, and they, bringing in the paperwork to file to sign in so they can have it and get my permission. Let them know it says all the risks, what they have to do, and all that good stuff. I mean, nothing on people who like C-sections. If you like C-section, good for you. It just wasn't what I wanted to do personally, but she had her own plan, and that's what we went with. That in that moment, this ain't your life no more. It's all her. She takes over everything. I'm signing all the papers. They're like, all right, eat now because you can't eat after 11 o'clock. So, I eat. They're telling me I'm going to get my surgery at like 7 or 6 in the morning. Wake up in the morning. They're like, oh, we had an emergency C-section. We're going to have to push you back. Okay, fine. Cool. Maybe she'll flip back. As much space as she got, she could have flipped right back over. I was like, I'm only 39 weeks. I could send me home, and we could wait a whole week, and maybe she'll flip back. I would shoot my shot like nobody's business, but they wasn't going to send me home because the other risk was, placenta detachment because of the gestational diabetes. Time's going by, sitting there watching people eat, starving. I'm on IV, so it's not that bad, but like, ain't nothing like food. So, ain't nothing like food. Like this video right now if it ain't nothing like food. I got skipped again. I got skipped again. And I got skipped again. Sky's dad is getting tight. My mom joins right in. At this point, ain't nobody safe. Doctors ain't safe. Nurses ain't safe. Anybody who walked by that room, he's on their back. And usually I am the calm to his crazy. But go. Figure it out. Somebody gotta have answers. They just keep saying you keep getting skipped, you keep getting skipped. Nobody's telling us when we're gonna get in. It's approaching almost a whole 24 hours since I've been there on an IV waiting to get my C-section. So now it's like 4 o'clock and they finally say, okay, you're gonna go in after we done shook down all the doctors and nurses that walked past. Now it's my turn to go to get the C-section. So